transform your Sunday. I am super excited because I am here with three really special guests. I am so happy to be able to call them my friends as well. I want to quick introduce them. Maggie, tell us a little bit about who you are and what you do.
First off, thank you, Jen, so much for hosting this week. I absolutely adore the opportunity to get together with all of you guys. My name is Maggie Temez. I am the founder of Running Fox Living Food. I help people who are either diabetic or celiac, and they are struggling to adapt to the new dietary needs that these conditions cause, to be able to find more time, more control, and most importantly, more confidence in their meal planning choices without like feeling they're stuck in bland and boring diets. So
I love that.
Beautiful.
Iris.
Oh, hello, and thank you so much for having me here. This is amazing, ladies. You had no idea the level of respect I have for each of you. So thank you. So my name is Vinges Santos. I was going to say I'm the co-founder. I'm not the co-founder. I am the founder of IG Santos uh, Coaching, and I help adult women 45 plus um, heal relationship trauma, toxic relationship that leave you feeling lost and confused, and you don't even know why. So I am here to help you heal and learn to love again, love yourself unconditionally, and also heal your emotional trauma, which is the cause of falling in love with relationships that are no longer serving you. So thank you so much, Juliet.
Hi everyone, thank you Jen for hosting it today. So I'm Juliet, a confidence coach. I really want to help all the high achieving women with low confidence and who doesn't feel like they worth it. They can ask for a raise, or they can say no to their partner, for example. I really want them to kind of be happier both at work and at home.
I love it. So we are four coaches coming together to share our knowledge on transformation. I am Jen, a minds and body coach, and my mission is to train the minds and body as one so we can live our ultimate life of health and happiness. Today, are you guys ready? It's like one of my favorite topics. This is my favorite topic because it was so hard for me to actually wrap my head around it and understand it. We were talking words and thoughts and how they impact and create our life. Anyone want to start? Like, first of all, do you believe that your words impact your life? Oh, geez.
Iris, why don't you start?
Go ahead, Maggie. Go ahead.
Okay.
Don't fight.
So I did want to jump into this one just because I feel like this was also something I really struggled with when I first started to pursue my own journey into living a better life, expanding myself, growing and becoming more. And I also feel like it has it has been the most impactful change that I have made for myself. And so I absolutely love that this was one of the topics that we dive into, just because I think it is something that is going to be able to help so many people to start to make the changes that will allow them to make all of the other changes that make a difference, right? That's
Before we go to Iris, I just wanted, because you said it was an impactful moment in your life. What was the moment? What was the word and what was the impact? If you can just quick share with us.
So this journey for myself started with a live event that I went to on Zoom. So it's the live virtual event thing that's all the rage right now, with Matthew McConaughey on the art of living. And like you're meant for more. And I knew I was not happy in my life. I knew I was meant for more, that there had to be more out there, but I didn't know what that was or what that could look like. And I started to meet different life coaches and hear other people's experiences, and everyone, there was no one word. It was everyone who was in this space was talking about how words have such meaning. And when I came to that realization and started paying attention to what I say, but to what other people say to me and how that has an impact on me, makes me feel, I was like, oh my, add expletive here.
Yeah.
Like, how could I have gone 40 stupid years without coming to this knowledge and realization? And so, yeah.
That's huge. Iris.
Oh my God. Thank you for sharing and being vulnerable, Maggie, sharing your story, how you came to this realization about how impactful words are. To me, words are so impactful that I don't have the word to explain it. But I am going to take it back to the beginning of time, at least what we are considered to the beginning of time. If you look at the Bible, the first thing that it says, the word became flesh, because every word is a prayer. Words are so impactful that it changes. It has changed how we are. We have become who we are based on the words that we have learned throughout our growing, our evolving as human. No, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna. Like I said,
We're doing a 20-minute show today, Iris.
This topic is so impactful that I don't have the words to explain it. So I'm gonna leave it to Julia, because right now I need to gather my thoughts, because right now I'm like if you let me speak, I'll be here until next week, not tomorrow, next week. Juliet.
We'll let Iris collect her thoughts. Juliet.
So I think words are really important, and I would like Maggie to reframe her 40 stupid years.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you. I was gonna call her out on that. Yes,
that's what
Juliet.
I was going to correct, and she threw me off there. Correct that. Take that back.
So,
Maggie, can you reframe?
Just for the record, I put stupid after 40 so that I didn't have to actually tell you how many years followed that 40. I'm just owning up to the 40 part. I'm going to go with 40 plus.
Perfect.
40 experienced years.
Yes. Juliet, way to call it out. I call that the human rubber band effect.
Yeah. But isn't that what like this whole thing is all about, right? When you start to become conscious, you are listening to what other people say, because we often speak from an unconscious place. Talking about last week's consciousness conversation, carrying that through.
It's actually
it requires
very
effort.
It's a very interesting statement. So what happens is we think 60 to 70,000 thoughts a day. And of those thoughts, 90% are the thoughts we had yesterday. So if you think about it, we're bringing yesterday's thoughts to today and today's thoughts to yesterday. That's why our topic last week on consciousness is so important. And that's why it's really important to have coaches or friends like Juliet and the rest of us to call us out when we are unconsciously saying things that are taking us to a direction that we don't want to go. We don't even know it, but it's having that support around us that our words. So when we think a word, it's a thought in the mind, it actually produces a feeling in the body. So when we think a thought, it creates a feeling in the body, and it creates this really strong bond. Through consciousness, we had that thought. A friend like Juliet calls us out on it. So then that feeling doesn't come into the body, and that bond gets stronger and stronger. So I always say, like, I'm the human rubber bands for my clients, because I get clients like, I can't, right? How many people are, I'm old, I'm tired, I'm lazy, I'm technically challenged. right? When you say I am, you are commanding that as your truth. How crazy is that? So when we're commanding that, that is our truth, but it's really not our truth. So it's having that. Iris is back. All right, Iris.
Just picking on what you just said, I am commanding it as our truth because the I is the subconscious of who you are. And subconscious is the storage of all your experiences. And that part of you will trigger whatever is attached to that word to become your reality. And this is why we have to be very careful about every word that we said, because every word is a prayer. If you say it enough and you attach it to that feeling that you just mentioned, it becomes your reality. So it becomes you. And when it becomes you, then you have to become conscious of who you became. So you can then, if it doesn't align with who you are or who you are want to become in life, so you can heal that because it's now in your subconscious. And it can only be healed by becoming conscious. And everything goes back to place.
Maybe not kill, maybe transform.
Transform.
We're all about transforming and growing. Juliet, what do you have for us?
Yeah, I would go even a little bit further. It's not just the word you say, it's just the word you think.
Oh, yeah.
And to go back to what Jennifer said is before the thought, there is the emotion. The emotion drives the thought, and your thought drives your action and your behavior. So I think the words really you think, and you think to yourself, this little kind of little voice on your shoulder are really, really important for you to change your emotion, change your thought, and then change your action. And let's go, Iris.
And change your story.
But it's not just the word you say, it's the action that we put into those words, because we can feel and we can say the word, but then we act on it. The vast majority of us act on the words that we said because, again, the subconscious bring the experiences into our life and we act on it. That's why we listen to our feelings and we listen to our thoughts so we can ask ourselves, what is this telling me? And is it in alignment with who I want to become today or who I am today? So I can make a different decision, a different choice. I'm telling you, don't leave me because I stay here talking.
It's transform your Sundays with action. Maggie, what do you have for us?
Okay, so I just want to start by appreciating all of you ladies because I want to recognize you for being a lot more advanced in this than I am, but I also want to maybe share a little bit more of the perspective of someone who is not a master of this transformation piece of it, right? And that is for myself, one of the things that I am finding so helpful is I am being more conscious and I am catching those moments where I need to make the shifts. Do I catch all of them? Absolutely not. But every time I catch one, I am doing a great job of reminding myself that I am catching them and I am making the shift and I am improving and that I will get better. And by just reminding myself of those little pieces, that's helping me in so many ways because I know that I can change, I can get better, I have the capabilities. All I need to do is practice, and I can do that.
That is consciousness right there. Consciousness at its best.
And that is mastery, Maggie. You said that is mastery at its best because I am no master.
I'm not either.
I work on every
I don't know
day.
nothing.
I am every day calling myself out or somebody is calling me out. It's not something that we're ever going to be a master at, but mastery is what you just said. Acknowledging when you do notice it through the subconscious consciousness And then also giving yourself that permission to empower yourself and appreciate yourself. This journey, these Sundays that we show up every Sunday for you guys, we are not masters. We're on the same journey called life that you are on. We're coming together, sharing what we know. So your journey is hopefully shorter than my 49 years it took me to get to
51.
this, right? Juliet's like, I'm just young. And Juliet, what do you have for us? And then we'll share some quick tips and wrap it up. What do you have for us, Juliet?
Yeah, because I think one of the things that's quite I advise people usually, because we are all talking about how we catch our thought, and I think I do remember when I did it was really, really hard. I did it by myself, and it was a really long journey. And so if someone just kind of say, watch this and say, oh, okay, it seems easy, but you are already there. And I think one of the best way, if you have a partner or if you have a friend that you are seeing all the time, is to work together into reframing your thought. If you hear your partner saying something negative about himself or about something, just ask him to reframe. And if he hear you say something negative or anything, to ask yourself to reframe. And if you do it like on a daily basis, you're gonna catch up like, oh my gosh, I'm saying again. Oh
Yeah.
my God, I'm saying again. And you're becoming conscious of. So you can do it by yourself. I used to do it by myself with my phone, putting alarms and checking how I was talking. But if you have a partner or something, I think it's a little bit easier and you can really work together. And I think it also like a bonding because you kind of grow together. That's all.
That is so beautiful. And you're right. It's so much easier when you have somebody else who's working on it. Like we are all lucky, and I assure you, this is definitely going to be something that we are monitoring each other, right? Nobody's technically challenged anymore. Nobody's like got issues or doesn't know anything. Like that is language I'm pretty sure that we can all agree we are not going to let each other talk about anymore, right? Pinky swear kind of.
Pinky swear. I know technology. If I don't know, I'm going to ask for help.
Exactly. And that's the whole thing. It's asking for help. So the things that we share, it's really just our experience. We hope that you all are enjoying your time with us as much as we're enjoying. Please like, subscribe, share with a friend, drop in the comments, let us know what you'd like to hear more of. Our whole journey and mission, although we're 4 different coaches, our journey, our mission is to help you transform to the life that you love to live. And that is our mission and our goal together. And so, not to spoiler alert, but we have Juliet up next week. Juliet, can you give a little teaser on what we're going to talk about?
Well, it's confidence.
I love it. Confidence.
I love that.
Yes. All right. So till next time, don't forget to let us know, and we'll see you next week. Have a good one.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.